Welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. So we were working on getting construction parts 1 build going. Just ran out of time, so we're going to do that in this episode and get this kind of finalized up and functioning proper. And actually, construction parts 2 is part of this too. So I might add that to the title, because right now the title is saying just construction parts 1, and it might be construction part 1 and 2, but I might not know. So we have a lot of this laid out already. We're waiting for these to go away, but we're having an issue with things not being built here. I don't know why. We don't have a lack of vehicles. We're stable. It says there. And yeah, we got this guy sitting here and these aren't being built. And it's got... Aha, ha, 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 ha. It's because I got do not export turned on. We're not quite ready for that do not export piece yet. And the problem is because we don't have another little build, which I may just flip and do the construction part build up here. And then we need to bring in wood storage, which I'll do here, and I'll just run be able to run the belt through, because we need to have wood coming in and bricks coming in, and I'll bring both of those in across here. And then the iron is over here when we get this build finalized, and we can have storage and then get some belting coming over here. So this will all be automated and we won't need the trucks for this at all. So it's still a little bit big of a build to be functioning with. Okay, perfect. Now we are making these again, and these should be being exported and imported in. So hopefully these guys will be bringing them in. See, product hasn't been made and put in there yet, so now they're coming and picking these up to bring these over, so we can get rid of this building, and then we can build our second one here, and then we can have 2 of these buildings going, and then we can have our there'll be construction 3 that we'll need to do. There's a construction 3, and I think that was it, but they could have added another one. So there is a lot of research. I don't see it in this construction 5, so they did add another one. So we may be redoing this build at a later point somewhere else, just because of space. I'll probably wind up moving the brick build. So construction parts 2 takes 4. Makes 4, takes 8 again. So we are only producing 4 in our build, so we need 2 buildings to supply 1 building, and that's what we're at. So it does become a little bit big, but I'll probably wind up moving this at some point to maybe even down lower here, and I'll probably maybe flip it around, because the bricks, it doesn't really matter, and then that way we can keep this going out this way. So that might be the thing to do in a later episode. What we got for right now, we put a fourth one here. That'll give us 4 to supply 2 more of those buildings, and I'm assuming that the level 5, I think it was, or 4, will take 4 to make take 8 to make 4. So we'll do that same and just tear it down. But for now, we'll just stick with these 2 to make the level 2 parts, and we'll leave these 2 builds will be for doing construction parts 1, so that we can generate those. Okay, this we can bring over. Because that will eventually continue over. Moan. And I just want to delete this one section because it just creates double poles there. It should have enough intelligence not to, but it doesn't. Okay, we're what are we dying with? Bricks again? Yeah, there's no dirt. Fill. Don't want. You gotta remember to set all these up. It's really irrelevant for this because there's no you're not doing the inputs, but it just you want to turn off the imports. So there are some bricks, but not a lot. And for right now, we want to keep the exports out, and we want to turn off importing to the buildings and exporting from the buildings. Because we're set up to just flow through with automation. So we may have to deal with dirt again and try to figure out so that's the problem we got going on. They're just starting to mine in, so I got too big of an area. Showing to mine, so I'm gonna scale this back so that we just hit dirt. Yep, that's gonna be dirt. I don't want to do that. That is gonna be okay. Now we're gonna be back to mining more dirt. Got a little bit of, there's gonna be a little bit of stone, but we're gonna be mining more of the dirt to get down to that level. Oh, we went through that level, that's why. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to reset this mine up. That's the only way. I need to move it back so we can start doing start back here and kind of just re-level this area and just do further back. Let's get our tree harvester set up to work on this. And then we'll set up another mining building. We're going to come back this far with it. That's good. We'll keep that mining area. That's fine. And I'm going to go down. I went down what, 2 levels there. I'm going to go down a little bit further with the mining that we're doing. So I'm going to redo this. Get rid of those. We want a down slope. And we want to go down. I don't know what's down that far, but if it's, we might get into stone or whatever. And then we'll go flat from that point. And then we'll do the whole mine that way. This should give us plenty of oh no. What happened? My fat fingers hit a button and it just made it disappear, which is kind of not cool. That should still be in the mining area. Okay. I want this extremely high priority. Good problem to have. There we go. So I'm guessing the problem is we do not have any more of these. Because we don't have bricks, because we don't have dirt. So I'm gonna have to buy bricks, trade bricks again. Price should be down pretty good again. Oh, we're out of trees, I bet, because I didn't have any mining or any harvesting set up for the trees. We do now. So we're probably empty, yeah. So, but we got a few bricks, and that should get us, hopefully, enough to get this built. We need 15 construction parts. We'll do that. 3, 4. It's always a battle, which is fun as can be. Okay, we're making and full of that, so we're still in good shape with the repair maintenance guy. And I think what I'll do is I'll bring bricks out. I probably could just do 2. I'm not sure our throughput on our throughput, it doesn't tell us our throughput, does it? Yes, one item per one item per second. We're gonna have 8 buildings. We're gonna need, that takes 40 seconds, so that'll be, we'll be in good shape with that. One belt will feed that, no problem. So let's start figuring out. We're gonna have 3 levels, and we know we need 7 spaces for 3 levels, right? It's big. So we're going to start shrinking our spaces here, our space for trucks and stuff to go through. Maybe while we're doing that, maybe I should work on doing yeah, we're going to have to empty all these before we can even expand that. We can get blast furnaces, so let's think I want to flip this, and we can combine. We can combine that pipe and I'll flip back again, and then that can go out so that our slag can come out and come into our storage. We're gonna need 3 levels for this too, so this is gonna be the U-shaped conveyors. So okay, so that's I'm just counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's 7. Must be the new thing. Okay, so this, I need to delete that though, which could cause a problem. Okay, yeah, it's still cool. So I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be our input. For that. And then our next level 2 is going to be our coal input. Oh, I wish I could build further. And just end that. Double click. Yeah, plain as see, there's finesse with some of this stuff for sure. And we want to do level 3. Start and end are connected to the same transport. It shouldn't be, because I'm at level 3. I wasn't at level 3. I hit it to be level 3, but it didn't go to level 3. What is it trying to connect to that? Maybe it is. Whoa. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You can have a level 4? You can have 4 levels now. Now, maybe things can go underneath a 4-level belt, the excavators. I think you can maybe hit R. Yeah. Okay. That is going to be super helpful. Okay. That just came to me. Okay, so that's our slag belt down. In. Okay, and then this will be our coal. Okay, I'm clicking on the building, and I think I need to click on the space just before it. Okay, that is our coal hooked up to the belt system, and then this is just level 1. And okay. So the coal. Coal. And yeah. The iron ore I'm doing, not coal. And then level 2 is our coal. Input. Level 2 is coal, and level 2 is coal. And now I can kind of start deleting some stuff. We can delete that section. And we can't quite delete that, but we can delete that section. Now we're going to need to bring our slag out from here. And I like working from the top down to belt down. So there. It's not going to let me connect that in. That is just bizarre. Can I do that and will it let me know? Like, why will that not let me? If I go here, can I can build to there and then I'll come out of the building because that seems to work. Oh, I see why it's not going in, because of the direction. That's why that wasn't working. Okay. What? Jeez. I thought I clicked it on it right, but I didn't. Right, so let's start with this middle section. Okay. Here. That's gonna come out and join up there. This is incompatible type. I got the wrong conveyor. It looked like the right conveyor, right? Incompatible type. What type of conveyor is this? It connected. Black conveyor. Oh. Huh? Ah, that's wrong. These, don't tell me these are all flip. Is that telling me? Okay. Time to delete all this because this is all wrong. Which I don't know how. It can't all be wrong. Okay, there's the connection pieces. Okay. So level 1. Let's just kind of work. And I wonder now, I want to do level 3 first because I'm wondering if now I can do the 5 levels because you only had those 3 levels and I'm just spamming the E key to get up to the top level, and it turns out that the top level is looking like it's so that's level 2. That's level 1 and that's ground level. So that's not level 1. So it's level 0, 1, 2. So that's the height we need to go to. So let me cancel that, and then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is actually kind of irrelevant. I really should go down to level 2 because that's where we're doing our work here. So I could go 3 block to a 4th block. So I can go 4 block out for level 2. Level 3 doesn't matter because we're coming from so far away. So this is our coal input. And somehow I have level the levels just ingrained in my brain for level 5. There, okay. That's coal. I'm gonna do this level here, just so we can have not a magnetic. Why is this not? Is it wanting to go around that? Jesus. So that didn't connect to the belt. Now it's telling me it won't work. Like, are you really kidding me? The finesse of belts. This is where the game gets a little frustrating. Trying to build the belts and stuff like that. For sure. For sure. Okay. Now, okay. Now we're good. That's gonna go there, and that's just gonna go there. I gotta pay a little bit of more attention to the green and red little connection things, indicators. Okay, so now we can do our big heights. Nice. Didn't think about that for these. Dang it. Okay, let's be a little cheeky. And we can come down here a level. And then come down here to the ground level. Okay. Oh, I see what's the matter. So, keep that there and build that. This is backwards. It needs to be facing the other direction because we're pulling off the belt. Okay, geez, we're 34 minutes in already. See, you get on the builds and I'm not paying attention to anything else. Got no research, but that's fine. Still mining there. I'm just wondering why that's not filled up with coal. Where we are in build, because we need to get this taken care of to keep on working over there. They're chunking through. They're still kind of starting to get pieces coming in. Okay, we need loose storage. Come in that direction. And then we'll see if we can get this to connect down. that works for me. Can deal with that for sure. Okay, now we can get these hooked up, and all right, we're just relieving duties of trucks a lot more by automating like this, because now trucks don't have to deal with the slag of each one of these machines. They just got to pull it out of here. They don't have to deal with filling all the machines. They just have to fill the one. Coal, they just have to fill the one, not all the machines. It reduces the time it takes for vehicles to do their thing. Of course, we need to set this back up to take slag, and we want to keep it empty. Because if that fills up and backs up, it stops all the machines. So these are starting to go down slow. Okay, so we took care of that. We took care of that. We need to get a storage. Need to get a storage building for wood, and we need to bring brick in. Okay, and we are churning, and we have some dirt starting to back up, which is great. We need. I'm gonna come out one so that I can maybe connect that as well. I'm gonna come over like this. Let's see, I'm going up to a 2 height, and I know we can go 3 out, right? So we'll go over like this. We're going to go further because I'm going to be bringing over. Yeah, level 3. We can make that work. And this is our end of our build here, so we'll continue on, and we'll throw this all the way into the end. And pull these up. So bricks will eventually be just going in. Okay. A lot of concentration on this. Not very talkative on this one. A lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna do a storage. I think vehicles will still be able to get through there. And I'll bring this to level for level 2. This is going to be my wood, so let's actually set that up so when it builds, it'll just start filling. Keep that full. I do not want trucks to export out of here. I want them to fill this up. So for wood, need U-shape or flat rather. Come out of here, and we want to go up level 2, and we want to bring this all the way to here and down in. So the more we can relieve trucks of their duties, the more efficient and speed we get. It's hard to see if we're actually attaching level 2. Okay. Let's see, I get these trucks out of here and good. Okay, it's been a little challenging of an episode. Just trying to get used to these the belt systems and all that kind of stuff again, and the finesse of how you gotta do things, and figuring out heights again because some things changed. I really do like having level 4, and I'm wondering if the excavators can go under that now. Probably had enough people complaining to be like, okay, we'll change that. And just for now, I'm going to take out of here, because I'm going over, I want to... Okay, these take iron as well. That's the only input they have. And these take... They look like different inputs to me, and they should be the same build. Okay, let me just get this over here. So I'm gonna be coming out of here and doing storage building here. So I want to kind of build it as if. So that's direct connect. So it's going to be coming out of here. So we're going to have a storage building there. The belt's going to come down here and connect in and feed from all those. And I'd like to do a double storage of that. Because now I can come where I would really be coming from anyway. And let's set that this is going to be iron, and turn off import. This is turned off already, and we'll turn that off because we don't want to export there. We just want to be able to export here. Off, on, off, off. Okay. So I'm gonna build this, even though there's nothing coming in here yet, and then attach this line to that, so we can start draining, help drain that out. So 1, 2, so trucks can get through there. That's the height we're going to be here to feed this. We measured that at the other thing, no? And said 3 worked. How come? Is that because it's a different kind of belt? 3, 4, 5. 5. It must be different sizes for belts. That's the only thing I can think of. This all has to be taken down, which is going to be crazy doing it that way. I do a mass. I think I can do that. Shit. Okay, what a bummer that did that to the whole line. It's fine, I'll just redo it. I don't have a problem with that. Then that means this can't be here either. Okay, let's try again. Bring that out one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come out to there just to be safe, because you need 5 spaces and then your belt needs to be on this level. I gotta look at that recipe because I was just saying, oh, I can continue that belt down to there. This is a wrong recipe. This is supposed to be electronics. Because I have truck input on, that's why they delivered some over there. You can export, but not drop off. Thought there's a lot of little dinky settings that you really need to kind of think about when you're doing, and it's so easy to forget. Right now we're allowing them to export out of there, but we don't want them to for much longer. Yeah, we are. The problem is we're not building anything right at the moment, so everything's kind of like just freezing up. We only have 48 construction parts left. That's fine. Okay, we are using flat belts. This episode is getting long in the tooth. This one might be a little bit long, but we're not too far away from wrapping up. I get it, we're far enough away from wrapping up, but there's enough space for that storage unit to go in here without really creating much of a problem. Looks good there. Let's get that set up. Export off. We don't want it to come in, and we want wood, and we want it full. Well, at least we got bricks, right? They're starting to go. Not fast, but they're starting to go. Okay, we need yeah, that's for wood. Go up one level. And into here. Okay. I'll wind up doing another playthrough of this. Just getting back into figuring out everything that how it works and everything like that. So I should have probably done like a second look series rather than a let's play. Because I gotta figure out a lot of stuff. It's been so long since I played and playing so many other games. My muscle memory's working for that game, not for this game. So we are coming here and we want to come up to, and then come over here and then down. I'd almost wish it would be smart enough just to connect in. You don't have to constantly go up and down and up and down. But again, it's an early access. Developers are working on stuff. It's not looking like it's supposed to connect there. There we go. Okay, that does that. And that is going to continue down because we need God, all these recipes are wrong. That's rubber, that, and that's that this does need steel build. And what else? And that's rubber, and that's all set. Okay. Let's get rid of this recipe. This is that. And we need to get rid of this recipe. Never close that out. Okay, now we're running there. That's right, and that's right. See, now I can kind of bring some of this around and bring it over for this build. Same thing with this. We can bring a belt around for that. We're gonna have to take it from here. I'm not gonna play with that right this minute because that'll be a different build. But we can get those going. Got a lot of stuff being built here. A lot of stuff that still needs to be built. This stuff. Okay. Let's speed this up and get that process going. Now we have to bring one of these up so that we can actually feed. Let's see, we want to connect that there, and then because I want to connect all these to help empty these out. 1, 2. Looks good. Now we're making it tighter for our trucks to come through here for the moment. They can only really come through this point. They'll come through here too. Let's go on the ground level. And I'm gonna have to come out of this one. I should have started with this far one. I'm gonna come up, maybe come up into here. We're not getting a lot full here. Oh, these are full. How come they're not taken from there? Do I have export this on? Well, we do have construction parts, so it's just I don't know where. I think we need to prioritize this and this until we get. So we need to be making these parts. I want to turn truck import off on those because maybe they're trying to do that rather than letting this go. We did that already. So it appears that they're pulling from these two machines, the trucks. So I'm going to turn that off so they start pulling from these two machines. Plenty of dirt coming in now, which is excellent. I'm going to pause these builds because we don't need that at all right now. I don't want them to dedicate any resources to that because we need to get these belts built. And our major problem right now is we're not making any so I can copy this, lay that down, recipes set in there. That's why this is 7, because we're 4 high here, which is I guess it's really, it says 3 high but 4 levels high. That's why we had to be so far away, but I'm not gonna delete all that stuff, so we'll just deal with that. It's actually really fine. See, those automatically went. Okay, and then we'll do storage building, and I want the storage building to be over here. There's nothing in it, so I can delete it pretty easily. on, and I'll just rebuild that over there. That has all that, yes. You got to be careful about what you copy, I guess. That's how that should have been. Okay. Belts are moving forward. We're getting a little bit further ahead. We're over an hour. Then we're gonna have to move all this over. A lot of building, but in order to do that, we're gonna actually have to excavate out some stuff here. How are we looking? Oh, we got a hole going. That's excellent. And I see we're getting down to possibly some stone right here. So we're pulling some stone, it looks like. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why are you going over there? I don't want you dumping dirt. Oh, it has to because we're full with dirt over here. Okay. Here, that's fine. I think I want to do some loose storage over here. I'm gonna do 2 of them so that we can get a little stockpile of dirt. Truck import for sure. Truck export off for that one, and we want to keep that full. This truck import is off, and dirt, and keep it full. Okay, truck import is off. Oh yeah, you don't have to set that to full out, it just automatically fill. Okay, that looks good. So when those do eventually get built, they'll get full, and instead of the mining trucks having to run over here, it'll be the transport trucks that we have doing those duties. How we looking? Belts are definitely getting built, so that's really good. And this is being built, so that'll start getting loaded up as soon as that's done. Technically, I could probably pause this side of the belts because we don't really need to do any of that. I need to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of that belt. Perfect. So I want to continue on to here and then come up. 1, 2 level. Too close to another connector. And let me I want to get this built and then this connected to it and have a connector, valid connection. I need to go further. Valid connection. We're at ground level, level 1. It's tough when you have time constraints. This is the U shape. Want to take that away, please? Thank you. If I do this, and then do this, that'll make the connector there. Compatible plate. Oh, I'm doing the wrong belt apparently. Just filled it up. So this is the wrong belt too, because this is where I'm actually copying it from here. Nope, that's a proper connection. We'll click. Come on. You'll get it eventually. And then that piece can go away. It's kind of a little finessey. I know I've said that how many times. That's it, yeah. Don't think I'll be able to connect up to here. Oh, it's gonna let me from there. Okay. Oh, but that's gonna be a problem from here because this belt is heading this way. This is where my splitter is. So, oh no. So that's not going to work there. I'm going to have to bring it to connect it up to this belt, and then I'll split both ways. 1, 2, and I can't do that there, but I can do that there. Okay. The 30th time is a charm. Oh, thanks, James. I don't know when he came in. I've been really busy looking down, building, and I didn't look at chat. Thanks, bud. Thanks a lot. I hope you're still here to for me to acknowledge you. It's so bad when you don't acknowledge chat, and I'm new to streaming. Been doing quite a few videos just to kind of get my speaking up and talking and stuff like that. So thank you so much for commenting. Okay. We are at full speed, and the problem is we're just not constructing. It's auto input. Got it on a higher priority, and it's still not bringing in bricks. These are set to export. Yeah, I probably should switch that to import. It's not lack of bricks, it's just a lack of vehicles again, I think. There they go, they're starting to deliver some stuff in, which will get us some more. Just probably need a few more trucks. We're building in here, and I don't get it. We have so many. It's my settings again. Turn export to on. Now they'll start flying these over. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to build up. we'll get these construction 2s going, then that'll allow us to get the belts going faster, because they take the level 2s. So that's kind of been our major issue, because I had that not export. Okay. Hoping we'll get this done in a few minutes. Okay, well that's empty. So we don't need to be building this far anymore, but it's too late. Oh, we need to connect. Need to connect this. Okay, and now I can not bother trying to get resources there, and they can use that somewhere else. That all takes level 1, so I don't really care too much about that, because now we're making the level 2s. Rubber. Oh, we are yep, waiting for this to build, so I should get this as a higher priority so we can get this belt built faster to start building more of the construction 2s. Okay. A little slow going. You know what the... Oh. That output. Okay. Picking up and delivering there. Get that belt built. Thank you. And now we're getting more going. So now we'll be able to get all this belt work done. Man, yeah, there's a bit of a learning curve. I should have done a little bit of gameplay before I started doing this series. I thought, I played it ages ago and I'd be all good to go. It's like Dyson Sphere program. I can just not play that for ages and just hop right back in and I'm good to go. Though I have a lot of hours on that game. But Satisfactory, it's pretty, jumping back in is easy, and oxygen not included and that kind of stuff. And but for some reason this is a pretty complex game. It looks like it's just kind of, it's kind of cool, but there's a lot to unpack in this and micromanage and all that good stuff, and just getting back into that mindset for doing this. And I'm kind of doing some multiple streaming. I'm doing like a different game every day, at least Monday through Friday, and to get a little bit of variety. It's all the factory builder type. That's what I'm into. I'm not into the shooters. I don't really, never have been. Even like when Doom first came out, like, and Quake and that stuff, I never was into those games. Never got into the shooters. I was never really into that first person when that came out. I was all the third person kind of games up to that point. And I didn't like it, and I just didn't spend time to learn and play it. I was, you know, playing Sim City and Heroes, Might and Magic, and all that kind of stuff. I'm back in the day gamer. Commodore 64 days and stuff like that, where we were playing off a tape, cassette tape, that kind of thing. And you know, growing up right from the beginning. I'm the old man. I'm in my early 50s and just been gaming. Back in the day, we had these little handheld gaming devices with like football, and it was just little dots that kind of moved around on the screen, and we thought that was the best thing ever. And now today you got like Dice-Sphere program and Satisfactory are just mind-blowing with the graphics, and geez, it's fantastic. Things have come a long way, and it's been fun being part of that whole revolution of all that going. Are trucks able to get through here? I wonder if trucks can't get through here. Oh, that'll be not good if that's the case. I can do a quick little fix of that. I can delete that much of that and make a turn here. And now that should open that up, because I'm thinking maybe that's what might be going on here. They weren't able to squeeze through. They can get through some pretty tight spaces, but that might be a little bit too tight for them. Okay, we're moving, but it's slow even though we're on fast speed. We're 44 days into this build. Yeah, I should have probably had a smaller build just off a little bit, just so we kept the supply going. I totally crushed the supply of things. Okay, we're digging down pretty good, getting our dirt there. And we're dumping quite a bit of it, which I might think about maybe pausing that. Okay, bricks are... We went through all those bricks already. I'm gonna open these back up. Because we need the builders to be building. Is this not built? Oh, they still haven't gotten to that. We're using a lot of those construction parts. Nothing catastrophic. We're sitting good. I'll probably get another field going, food going pretty soon, so that we can get more potatoes growing. And well, both of those are full, so we're really good. But see, our population is going up, so we were good for 99 months, and now we're down. Load cruise ship. I can actually do that while we're waiting for that build. Why don't we load the cruise ship, and then we can go on an expedition. World map. And you can just start going to these question marks and just click explore, and your ship we'll get back to home and off goes the ship because we did the repairs on it. And you can see it moving on the road map, but go up there and explore that and let us know what's happening so we can get that going. Yeah, see, now they're starting to build a little further up again. So yeah, that's much higher. So they added another level to be able to build the pipe and stuff, and I'm wondering if, wow, look at all this stuff. Look at all the bricks we're getting. All right. Some more construction parts. Boy, I wish I did that a half hour ago. Well, almost an hour ago. Oh, this build is coming to a completion now. Hoping I can be done within an hour and a half. This is a very long episode. There was a lot of building and deleting and building and deleting. Okay. Now we need to get our ore down because we are complete and we can start filling. Okay, to come out like this. We got to start at this end to make these connections. That so we can keep it nice and tight and tidy. Okay, now we're going on that, and I better on pause these storage buildings so they get built. And I really didn't have to build any of that stuff, huh? Let's go to delete and shift. We can get rid of all that. Didn't even have to do that. Didn't even have to do that. Okay. Looks like that. We're just waiting for the rest of the stuff here. That'll get that on. Everything else is already in and going. When we get iron heading here, I can switch these buildings to no truck stuff. That's going to be saving us tons because they're going to constantly try to fill or take out of there. And we want them to take out of the storage units. Okay. And these only take those we need to stay on, and for right now these will stay on for truck importing. We can turn off exporting, and it already is. And then all we do is just have to run belts over and put these on like this little bus here and do that. I'm wondering if like you couldn't do some bus builds, though there's not a lot of space. I guess there's enough space, but like do like you do in Satisfactory, do little builds and put them on a bus, or Dyson Sphere program is that has different transportation. But Foundry, I don't know if you guys played Foundry at all. That's another relatively new game, about as new as Captain of Industry. It was another funded game. Developers are from China, I believe, and it's a really good game. But you set up a bus system there like Factorio. How's that? That's a much better example, I guess, because most people know Factorio very well. Okay, so that's all built. That's all going good. one more thing before we finish. I want to finish this build up. Let's see, we want to flip and then rotate. Oh, and I always forget. Hold shift. And we're probably gonna have to do a little funky thing here to make a connection. If we come here, maybe? Yes. And then we can delete that. So that's what I'm talking about being finesse. You can't do it this way down, you have to do it this way down with the belts to get these block connections to go to make a nice tight build. And then we just need to bring this molten channel around to this side. So come in here, here, and in there. Did that go in there? No. See what I mean? Like it should just, it's not going in, right? But I'd be able to go this way. It doesn't make sense, right? So we got to build going this way. Nope, sorry. We got to build going this way. Huh. These belts are gonna be the death of me. So we came out into that one, so I think I gotta just start with making bigger connection and coming into it this way, making the block. So just getting that little finesse going with these. And then we can fill these in and make these block connections. And then we can just not build these little sections. Okay. That's out, that's out. We got that's all set up working good. This is all set up working good. Huh, why is there so much spaces between the belt? It's really funny, these two different types of belt systems act totally different, right? Like these fill, these do not fill. And I don't know if that's the thing, like they do the flat conveyors do 6 or one a second. The U-shapes do 1 a second, but they fill. Molten channel does 2 a second. That's how they'll fill all this channel. Okay, we can collect that. So, so that's pretty much that build. We got it built. Our boat. Let's go check on that because we did that in that episode. So we found oil out here, and we don't have the material to start repairs. And let's explore another one. We'll see what happens when that happens. It'll come back for fuel when it runs out of fuel. We're still doing good with the maintenance department. Okay. So we got a little bit more to build, but it's waiting on delivery of these. Again, well, the trucks are busy, so it's just a matter of needing more vehicles. 3, 4. We'll get 4 more of them building up. So I'm going to end the episode there. So there's our construction level 1 and our construction level 2 started. We'll eventually combine these two, and I think I'll run a build of this over here, so we constantly will have a supply of that, and I can pull off the belt here. I'll just offset it or something. Excuse me. So we'll do that in another episode, and yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.